We be talking about kissing each other and shit.
Anyway, welcome back to the User Hectic Podcast with me, your host, Justin Freeburn, and my co-host,
Soupy Campbell.
And today's guest, we have a recurring guest who just hasn't done it in over a year. I don't think you actually have done
No, I
this
did.
over-
I was here last time with Cahill.
You were here with Cahill, never mind, talking
Short back and
What's happening?
short back and wagwan.
I know what it is. You've got a burst fade now. You can't even say short back and sides.
No, I've...
Can I just get the short sides and what's happening?
You know what I mean? Drug dealer at the front, cat addict at the back.
Adam Byrne, ladies and gentlemen.
What's happening? Good to be back, folks.
He's fucking...
I had a wee sleep now.
Did we?
I was kepping.
I actually was.
Yeah,
I was
conked
looking
out.
at kipping. What's me kappa?
We had no idea what to do because one minute he was asleep and the next minute he was up playing fucking the Wolf Tones and the guitar.
It
We
was
were
not ways. It was overwhelming.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
I was trying to set up. I was running about stressed out, and you said it was like a day. Like, look, like hold that fucking flashlight, would you?
Give me a hammer. No, I fucking said a claw hammer. You fucking eat it.
I know.
Fuck thick.
What's the crack with you, Adam? Anyway?
I made grand, you know.
Literally weigh you 4 days a week.
I know. I fucking see you all the time. That's what I was saying. The last time I was here, I was steaming and drinking my Justy, and he was like, I'm fucking here, lad. I have to go to bed. And I slept on the floor, woke up in the sleeping bag, went here, sweet. Went to the gym and then ended up crying in the gym.
Oh yeah, I drove you home and not well. The only way you can say it is not in a state to drive. I was like driving home like fucking. I was like, mate, see all these fucking cars in the motorway, and he was like, man, we're in a country road. I was like, bro,
It was not as a young Mr. Campbell said. Wasn't wise.
Not way.
Was not way.
Not way.
Name of the episode already.
Oh, unbelievable. It was always going to be.
But how are you? How the fuck are you?
Good. Me?
How are you doing?
It's fucking keeping her company, you know what I mean? No grand.
Just stimming away
I
there.
don't know, bro, you were really snapping the back off that chair.
I know.
I was doing backflips. And then he slept right after, and then he got up and he was like an autistic cat on coke. It was mad.
You know what this feels like? This feels like, you know, when you move in with someone and you go on a date with them and you're just like, we talked about this at the house earlier.
Yeah, I had to pretend like it's the first time you heard something.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I don't know what the crack is with me. I'll tell you what, I'll start us off hot here, right? I'm in a group chat that's just farts, right?
Class.
Did I tell you about it? Or I might have mentioned it, right? I'm in a group chat that's just
fart
farts, right?
chat.
And it's called, now listen, I know this has been done before, it's not original. Mickey Bartlett has a really popular clip about it.
Mickey Fartlett.
Mickey Fartlett, right? But Talal just added me to this group chat randomly like a few weeks ago, right? And it was Fart Hub, and I thought it was like, oh, a load of comedians, like one of them things. I'm in. No. Load of like 30 random BAIS. And I go, Talal, do you know anyone here? He goes, I know one of them. So, bro, you're not allowed to message anything else other than voice notes of your fart, right?
Right.
I seen you sent one and put it up.
Yeah. I sent it. I'll tell you what. I'll go back.
You weren't going to let that slide,
No,
though,
no,
were you?
I've got a lot of them here. I started off strong, so did
I fucking played it night the other night. Fucking Jesus, I was dropping a fucking mixtape in the group chat.
Fuck, guys, it's Tuesday. You know they're on the bosom tonight.
So here, I'll start off just with a couple of them, right? Solid, right? That was the truth. That was, you know.
There was a bit of kick at the end of
Oh,
that as well.
So hold on, this next one's one after this. It's the first one, right? Bro, I mean,
That's putting down the zip.
right? That was the first of the soup dog, right? This second one that I sent in, not this one, the next one. Amazing, right? Listen to the absolute crescendo.
You know what that is? Someone not changing gears, right? Man.
Bro, I'll see if anyone messages in, right?
Martin farted a G note and a trumpet, like.
Oh, I can send you this picture if you want. See if someone messages in. There's that Simpsons meme.
Our fucking
Don't
jaws
make me
hole, Soupy.
Don't make me tap the sign. And the sign just says, no messages, memes, or videos, voice notes of your best fart and reactions only. And I'm like, this is what I'm alive for, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%,
But see
yeah.
if you play one of the voice notes, it just keeps playing the next one and the next and the next, and it's delightful. Me
You
and
go to
Carl,
sleep to that. Fucking white noise. Brown
Shite
noise.
noise.
Shite noise.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck.
Fuck me. Me with the headphones on and the fucking white tower and me like, no, we have to listen to this farts now.
Oh, but it's a good thing you sent LOCKA. These here. I have a 45-minute flight here ahead of me. I need something in the headphones. Like.
So I added a couple of the boys and
Mad you didn't
crap,
add
man.
us in, like, but sure.
So no, that's what I'm saying. I can
But
add these in
I don't
there.
fart enough to fucking.
So-
my farts are silent, but they.
But
do.
I get all nervous. Like I didn't need to fart all day, and then I felt one coming. I was like, no, I'm all vulnerable and all, right?
But give me those. Your fucking liability. How are those scissors sitting there?
Here's the last one I'm going to show you. Is right now. Trust me that these are all brilliant, but this one got a load of reactions, and some people rate them 1 out of 10. So I seen a 10 reaction beside this, and I went, "This is."
There's a shite counter.
That's all there is. Yeah.
Fuck the Geiger
The Geiger counter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one, I think.
A farted accountant. Anyway, that's
So here's the last one I'll play for you. Right, this is.
mate.
It's like a fucking MotoGP.
Lad, that sounds like pure Velcro.
He's just back from a date.
Bro, they're still going. That's alarming. Bro, it's not insane. It's not mental. Right here.
Nobody, your girl, when she comes home from your house.
Bro, insane. And see, I've been holding out for the past 2 weeks. We haven't recorded a pod in a while, and I've been like, I can't wait to just. I just want everyone to hear the absolute trouser trumpets.
The treasure trumpet. That last one was fucking horrendous.
Insane.
That guy had diarrhea.
You know what the best of that one is? On the message it says forwarded, right? So he is obviously sending someone a load of farts and picks the best ones and sends them into that chat. You know, it's the creme de la creme. Like
that's his like, you know, like the fat cutout.
yeah.
It's like he's got a work in progress group chat with his mates.
Maybe he's a boxer.
I'm actually taking my show shitty stories to the Fringe Festival, doing the whole month run.
If he was a boxer, he'd be gash as clay. What?
That's
Fucking
Muhammad Ali.
Edinburgh Fringe Fart Festival.
So good, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. It's been on my mind for a while, and it's a cracker. And I'll add you into it because on BAIS, I swear I'll see some of the farts are and see whenever I see Talal post one, I'm like unreal. And
Did Talal have any good ones, or
there's a couple of decent ones. I'm trying to find. There's so bro.
are we going to
so
throw
many
Talal
of
under
them.
the bus here?
I know. I don't even know because there's so many, and I can't even like see his name amongst them, and I don't want to waste time.
Months of shite, like.
But I'll add you into it, and BAIS, I swear to God. So we were coming back from. Me and Blair were on the bus on the way back from the airport, and I was telling him about it, and I played a couple of them on the bus, and he was like, add me in that quick. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, add me quick. So I added him 5 seconds in, straight away. He was on this spot.
How many people are in that shot?
30.
30?
Bro.
It's just a load of fucking Tyrone bastards.
Random, but I think it's just brown sticks
UK?
so much. It's just random. Yeah, I think they're all of them about. Like,
Is there any one number with like a +358 or something?
no. But bro, I mean, some of them.
English farts in
Yeah.
there.
And there's one by there's one by who's like the admin, like, you know, he reacts to every single fart. He's the I'm trying to think of a funny pun. Like he's the bae, like, you know what I mean?
He's like your man in the chase, the big fella.
He's the
Yeah.
godfather.
yeah, he is. You
You ever shit yourself?
I shorted not so long ago.
I know, I'm not ashamed of it. I remember this time during lockdown, I was drinking, you know, little water, like little flavoured water.
Yeah.
Wee tiny one.
Oh, fuck me. Like, this is when I was
Stubbies?
in my depressed era,
Right.
and I used to just sit in parks for hours by myself and chill out. I just wanted to die. I'm okay now.
It says that like every time we record his podcast, he doesn't walk home through a park and smokes on his own.
I don't smoke in the park. I just sit there and listen to like music. It's nice to take in the scenery. I don't want it. I'm not depressed anymore. But it was
Let
like,
it be known.
do you know the army barracks in Lisburn?
Yeah,
There's a park there.
I only know of it because one time I was driving past it, and Adam turned around and went, "Lad, you can't speed here. Like this is the one place that'll catch you."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay."
And it was like peak lockdown. So remember, shops closed at like fucking 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Every day was a Sunday. You know what I mean?
Here, every day, it was like that time. See, between Christmas and New Year, you know, the one nothing's going on, you don't know what's. It was like
Just
that.
eating chocolate. What's that about, mate?
Telling you, country's cake.
Fucking 2 years of January. That's all that was.
It was shite.
And like, so I was sitting in the park and I went, oh no, oh great heavens, ran from there.
Oh, great heavens.
Oh great heavens! Got to the top of my street where my neighbour lives and was like, oh no, wee shorts and all. Was wearing shorts, pure shite myself.
You
Like,
shorted the shorts.
I made a fucking hole in the bidet and all. We have a bidet in my house, like.
You've a beat in your house?
Oh, why did I know it? Yeah.
I was going to start a business selling B-days when I was a big stoner, and I was like, it's going to make a fortune.
Called Happy Beat It.
Everyone walks around with shitty arses. Like, what?
Oh,
What?
100%.
Like, everyone wipes their arse. How clean is clean enough? If I took a shit in that ground right now, picked it up with my hand and wiped it with tissue, but I get that shitty hand away from me. So B-day, fair play to you.
Now Paul watches his clothes in it, like his rubbish. Not all of them like were like fucking Nords in Skyrim, but just like his cycling stuff.
Claire, don't be washing this with the R stuff, you'll shrink it. He's making shorts are 60 quid.
And them already latex skin tight. Like.
I know. See, seeing your dad's cycling gear, it's not really a move. Like you're like.
So anyway, what happened when you shade the dogs? Like?
I have a whole me day, got a shower, started crying, and then started playing 8-ball pool, and then went back to just pretend it never happened.
Unreal.
Fucking deadly. Like.
So I shorted, right? So I was playing 2K, like WWE 2K with the boys, right?
The new one?
Class night, no, this is like last year, right? And I was playing with Connor and this American guy called Don Shea. Shout out Don Shea. Definitely don't listen, right?
Is he not in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh?
So
Dolce Vita.
so we were just playing and, you know, sitting by yourself, vibing, let out a fart, no bar. And then I was like, fuck's just lingering. And I went, it's all right. You know the way you feel a wee moist one? And you're going, it's fine. Like, you know, just, you know, some sort of air pressure situation or something. No. Fuck, my hole was at 30 psi, right? And I was like, this is lingering too long.
20 ping, bro.
So I was like, this is lingering too long, but and then I was like, it's gone past smelling like fart, it smelled like actual shit. And I was like, right, what's going on? So I stood up and I was like, oh no, I full on shite the togs here. So I goes back in a wee second, boys, quit the game and all the whole lot, went, checked the box for shite, had to get a shower and all the whole works, right? And then I come back, right? And guy down was like, yo, Steve, where were you, man? I was like, sorry, but just shit myself. Like. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, sorry, I just farted and just shit myself. Just so nonchalant. Yeah. And then no one spoke. And then Connor let out a wee like giggle and I was like, right, whatever. And then a couple of hours went past, Don Shea left the party and then he goes, I went to get my dinner or something and then I came back, Don Shea was gone. And Connor was like, yeah, Don Shea wasn't too happy when you said that. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, he goes, yeah, Steve didn't have to tell us all that. And I was like, bro, you didn't smell it.
Mate, I miss peak Xbox 360 having like your best friends in Xbox was a 35-year-old from Wisconsin.
I whenever I used to play Xbox 360, I got fucking polar opposite. I got constipated from it because I refused. Sometimes I just refused to go to the toilet at all.
We used to make up rumours that my mate was playing so much that his ones bought him nappies, and then they actually moved past the nappies and bought him a porta potty in his room. Absolute rumour, absolute rumour.
I got wild bad fucking constipation from just like pure FOMO playing in the fucking in the chats bay, you know, like
I'm in a 10 floppy, man.
You don't get it. What about that 6 proceeds here, fucking?
Send me 800 Microsoft points right now.
No, it's the only thing. I never got never got any of that. I had to work for my shit.
Yeah, same. I never get it.
I don't think I ever bought anything within
microtransaction.
I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 did one time they gave out what was the packs they used to do, give you all the free
DLC,
I think they did a free one time and I fucking hopped on it, but I got 3 new maps. I was like, this is it, boys. This is me here for life now. Constipated times 2, but
I see the Call of Duty days class. I used to play Mercenaries 2 with these 2 random boys.
Oh, man, what a game.
Unreal, right? Unreal. And just jump into the lobby and it was so free because you don't even know if anyone's on the other end of the mic and you just go hello and you just hear some back. Now, 9 times out of 10
you didn't have to tell us all that.
9 times out of 10 you're getting cold slurs, the amount of times people were like potato. I was playing Modern Warfare 2 a while ago and I was playing Search and Destroy waiting on the boys to come on, and in between rounds I was just giving the old boys shit because I was shitting on them, right? And one of them goes, he was like, fucking Irish prick. He was like, ain't there a fucking driveway you got a tarmac or something? And I was like, that's actually a cracker. Like, you actually done me out there, man. What was that there?
I don't know, I'll find it.
No more doubt, unreal. But yeah, so this is the mad thing that happened. I was mates with this guy called X Dubs or something years ago in Modern Warfare.
No. Sitting playing S&D with a wee dappy hat on.
I'm Shaniqua, I'm what?
But so I was playing with him, and then one day we just didn't play. That was it, and then a couple of years went past, and then I made a new Xbox account, and then I goes, fuck, I'll play him. I smell burning.
I smell burning. This week's the podcast is sponsored by House Fires.
I think the neighbours burning something with their hey, sorry, folks.
Sorry, folks. There's an arson currently in progress.
There's a rapist.
Candle wikes.
Yeah, it smells like a candle, doesn't it?
Is it this? Is it these lights burning up a storm? No.
I doubt it.
Would it be some crack if all three of us died together?
Class. Some
figure-
content.
I know.
Someone clip that up, put it into a short.
Yeah. Whenever Jack, it'd be like if you watched Iron Claw.
Iron Claw, no. I
It's-
thought you were on Iron Claw boy from fucking. I don't know enough places outside of Newry to make that funny, but boy from insert place here.
There's a place from like in between Dromore and Banbridge called Black Skull.
Right.
Have you ever? Do you know that? There's
Yeah, I know.
I think I've seen a sign
I
for
know a wee girl from it. Yeah, actually, yeah.
What was she like?
She was a header, like.
Yeah, that's.
But she was like dressed like a smick, listened to emo music, but like not even like fucking. I tried, but like fucking, you know, like you know, pure. Like,
Screamo, pig
Yeah.
Screamo or some shit. I don't know what you call it.
yeah, she was weird. Yeah, stories can't tell. But anyway, go ahead. What was
Tell me more. Here, Soupy, what's your favorite? Sorry, I'm only out for my dinner. LOCKA rice. That'd be my Chinese.
Yeah, give it LOCKA rice.
LOCKA rice, sorry, lad. Sorry, lads, I've got the fucking.
need more of a nap?
What was your favorite game to play on Xbox? Like Pig 360.
So Pig 3. I mean, it is Modern Warfare 2. It is an easy option. I did like a bit of Halo. Was it Reach or ODST?
Reach, it would have been.
Possibly 3. Possibly Halo 3. I can't remember. One of the Halos we
Aye.
played Team SWAT.
Yes. Oh, do you remember
Unbelievable.
playing a bit of Griffball?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, that was
So,
class.
see, Modern Warfare 2 days, me and my mate Johnny, shout out Johnny, we were so good at it. We were playing like 14 hours a day, you know, sitting in the uniform, you know, stinking, right? And we got so good at it, we used to play hardcore search and destroy and do knives only. And
Jesus
I mean, we were
Christ.
dropping serious kills. Now, obviously, we were playing guys who were just so shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I was so good at that game, but literally meant nothing. Like, I was so good at that game that I used to have my 1v1 quickscoping record on my bio, on my thing, you know? Like, bro, I was like 78 to 12, I'm not even joking. Then one of the boys from Bestbrook beat me and I was like fuming, had to put 78 to 13 on it, fucking raging.
Jesus Christ.
But
Like fucking Fedor Emelianenko, a fucking MW2. The Pride days, you know what I mean? Having a legal quickscope match.
so
Just-
nice, so nice, so good.
Oh, do you know, I miss playing, you know, did you ever play GTA 4
Yeah.
online? Just going to the back of the airport. I remember getting into a modded lobby.
Was that San Andreas?
No,
or-
GTA 4, Nico Bellic.
Nico
Hello, cousin! You want to go bowling?
Oh yeah.
No, mate, I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, playing darts. Fuck GTA 4, what a game.
So good. So I went back and played it recently. So dark and dreary.
Oh, I done a no death run because I'm a virgin a couple of years ago and did it. I did it.
I just text my dad there. Someone's burning something outside. We're all good.
Not really, yeah.
No equipment will kill us today.
Yeah, that's good shit, man.
Jonathan has the top off. Like, I'll fight any man. But I see the way I play my PlayStation. It's just like I'm listening to a podcast and I'm playing like.
Watching your woman play it. That's what
So-
you do.
Aye.
Something happened.
Dad, like, in that.
Something happens to be like I listen to a podcast and I just happen to be pressing buttons. That's it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I be playing FIFA these days, winning, and just be like, I'm not enjoying this and just leave. Just give the guy the win. Just
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
it's shite. Like,
At the start of Modern Warfare 3, when it came out, the most recent COD, I was playing a flat. We were saying I got Interstellar Camo. I was grinding it out. I was not going to start streaming and all. What's that about?
Yeah, I thought I was genuinely like excited for it. I thought you.
I
could have
did
done
a
well.
couple times, and then it was more just since me at the minute working and then gigs are so sporadic, I couldn't set myself to a timetable of I'm streaming this. time, every time. And then I sort of stopped playing. It was towards the end of the shelf life of Modern Warfare 3, so I'm like, fuck that. But I still have all the equipment, so I'm probably going to start streaming properly or like, you know, more frequently whenever the new COD drops. Like, but, oh man, loved it. But me and the boys were talking recently, like, see the magic of gaming now? Like,
dead.
Gone. Like,
it's dead.
Do you know when I lost like the magic of gaming?
Yeah.
Like lockdown, the start of fucking
Really?
Warzone
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
say when Warzone was like peak at the time.
Yeah.
I fucking we used to play it, and I always just wanted to do it because I was like, oh, glad. I remember getting real sick, shocker, during lockdown. But I remember getting sick.
Something going about, was there?
and I
Makes me think Quavin.
and all I wanted to do was just have a laugh with the BAIS online.
Yeah.
So I had the PC and all set up, and if it wasn't the PlayStation or whatever, and all I wanted to do was just sit at my desk, get blocked, and just have a laugh. And all the BAIS were pure fucking sweaty tryharding, and that's what lost the magic from, because I was like, it's not fun whenever you're getting shouted at by your mates, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm like, stop being gay.
Do you know what I remember? My mates used to Advanced Warfare, so I was third year. They were like, I was like, oh, we're playing COD, and they're like, oh, well, we are, but you're not. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, we're doing some G battles, and I was like, what do you mean? He's like, we paid a $5 and we're going to win this tournament.
Yeah.
You just got beat in the fucking qualifying rounds. Fuck yous.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Guys, I used to be part of
Fuck,
this.
I hated that.
I used to be part of this clan called X-Gen, right? Now here,
Jesus, I know it well.
you can actually look
Basically
them up
abused
right
me
now.
when I was 12.
This is peak college Modern Warfare 2, right? Whenever like Optic and FaZe were huge and everyone was trying to start their own whatever, right? So my brother, really good quick scoper in his day, right? In his day, right?
He's not a fucking plumber. That's like quick scope and water.
He injured the leg, lad. The career was over.
Done the SEL.
Oh, don't chat.
You don't know what do you call that fucking
Carpal tunnel?
The repetitive strain got them. That was it. But so he was the EU section leader of this X-Gen, right?
Right.
Sounds
And
very racist.
In order to get into this clan, you had to beat the leader of the EU leader. So I was like, my brother was sitting in one room, I was sitting in the aisle, and I was hammering him 1v1 on Rust. I was hammering him, and then the other like American guys were in the lobby to make sure that it was all whatever. And I remember at one stage, the
What
second
a loser you'd have to be that guy, though.
yeah,
Like,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah. So I got the second last kill and I was hammering him, and next thing you know, I just because like where our rooms are kind of like here, and I just seen this fucking shoe hit the wall and ricochet off and come in my room. He was going mad, fucking shit into my room because I was shouting into him, going, "Yeah, I'll fucking kill you," and all the other shit. So we were both in this clan then, right? And we were playing. I never forget it. We were playing Capture the Flag on Scrapyard, right? And we were getting absolutely dicked by this team, right? And this was like a make or break moment for the EU team, right? And I'm not.
It was
even joking.
basically Brexit.
I'm not even joking.
Coach is right, guys.
I remember one stage hitting a collateral and being like, right, we're coming back into the game, right? And I swear to God, my ma answered the telephone and the game cut off. Right? I swear to God.
mate.
Because I remember just started lagging.
back when the internet was fucking.
Yeah, and it started lagging, and me and my brother, we met each other in the hallway, and we're like, oh my God, no, it was my mother, and starts going, the way he says to me, right? So I was like, no, so we had to go back and explain to these
Get off the phone!
we had to explain to these American guys in X-Gen and be like, I swear to God, my man answered the phone, you know the landline crack on there, we're like, no, these are gone, and I swear to God, just kicked us out of the clan. And then after that, they got like 50,000 subscribers, and we were like, that was it, women, like, that was it. Oh,
Christ.
man.
Our thing was, I always remember this distinctly. One of my mates used to share an Xbox with his brother, and it was like shift work. But his brother dicked him. Like he'd be like, he was on the late shift. It was like Cool Goes Quiet. You know what I mean? He had the prime radio slot. It was like 6 till 4 a.m. whilst my mate had the fucking 9 a.m. to 5 shift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we'd be playing.
He had the Andrew Ryan, Conor Brennan shit.
And his brother was Pete Snodden. And I always remember we were playing zombies.
What a wild reference.
Yeah. I remember we were playing Keno, and it was like we got the round.
You're
20.
doing keto?
Oh,
Sorry.
fucking-
We said chemo.
Oh, God.
Shout out. And we got the round 20 for the first time.
Real.
And I just remember it going, no, don't turn it off. And his brother just pulled the internet off. The whole game stopped. Fucking host migrated, my bollocks. The host immigrated.
Do you remember Syndicate? The zombie YouTuber?
Yeah.
So I added him on Skype years and years ago, right? So because I was a nerd, I was a wee gimp, like,
He's a
right?
fucking nerd.
But I loved, so whenever I Skyped worked, he didn't have to accept my invite. So he didn't have me in Skype, but I had him, right? And he was always appearing offline, obviously, because he had so many people on him and all this shit, right? So I seen one day he was online, and I was like, what? So I rang him, and then he hung up. I was like, what the fuck? And as a wee gimp, I was like, I'm ringing him again, rang him. And he was like, hello, Stephen. And I was like, I thought it was someone taking the piss, and it was him. And he was like, where are you from? I was like, Ireland. And he was like, what's your hash rate in zombies? I was like, 37 on what do you call that? Ascension, right? And then he was like, and obviously he's been getting to like all these rounds. He was like, well done, mate, well done, nice, all cheers, Tom, cheers. And then he was like, I was like, oh, yesterday I snapped my disc and I had to go steal my brother's Call of Duty, like the worst story in the world. And he was like, no way. And he goes, what would you do?
This is like when you meet Santa.
Yeah, literally.
He went to Syndicate's grotto.
But his ma was there, right? And like I could hear her like interjecting in the middle of it. And then he must have been doing a video or something for whatever, speaking to fans or something. And he goes, so what would you recommend to do if I ever went over to Ireland? I was like,
Absence.
and I literally goes, you paintball or something?
And then Soupy went, Tyler Grandin was asking about him. I know he's not well at the moment. Fucking. Yeah. Oh, what did you? Probably fucking Quick Revive or
Oh
something.
my God.
Oh, double tap's dead.
Oh no, dead shot daiquiri.
Mate. Next day, the motherfucker was dead.
my fucking bearded dragon UMP 45.
I remember he got sponsored by Lucozade Orange, and I remember thinking, this guy's made it. Like, that's
Mate,
all
what would you do to be sponsored by fucking Lucozade Orange?
Unreal.
Fucking hangover sorted for the rest of your life.
Do you know what this is really weird, I've never told this to anyone. I always used to think, because they're older, and my sister's 6 years older than me, I'd be like, here, sure, my sister will just start going with something again. Same as KSI, I'll be like, sure, my sister will start going with.
What's the worst story you've ever heard of someone pretending to know someone? I'll tell you, mine was a fella I used to hang about with who told me his uncle was
fuck.
Doppy.
I have a cracker, and I think I may have told you this.
No.
No.
He was like, oh no, I swear to God, my uncle's from Birmingham, he's fucking Doppy. And I was like, he's from fucking Camden. What are you
my
talking
God,
about?
yeah, what the fuck?
My dad told me when I was 7 that he went to school with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and see, up until about second year, I was telling people my dad went to school. Fucking here, Sticky done a summer in Lisburn, lad. The stunners.
I know, one was my uncles all used to just drink on a Friday night at my granny's house.
Like you.
Here, you fucking...
Apple doesn't fall far, hey.
Here, fucking, the fucking apple cider.
But listen to Bobby Latofa.
This place Shabuzi is going to blow up in 2024, I swear to God.
It's 2009. But my uncles all convinced me that they were mates with BAIS Hunter, and they told me, because I never knew what BAIS Hunter looked like, and there was just a fella drinking with him who was called like Keith or something, and they were like, "This is BAIS Hunter," and
That's your man from the Prodigy.
I was like, "Oh fuck, this BAIS Hunter's in my granny's living room."
Oh my
And
God.
I remember for years thinking that, and what reinforced it, I mean, I didn't stop thinking this till I was about 20. What reinforced it was I seen BAIS Hunter do like the fucking Ashburn and Lurgan, and I was like, "Oh shit, BAIS Hunter's come back. My uncles must be drinking with him this weekend."
Man, just sitting in your granny's house, all these fucking like trinkets and all these like different wee statues, fucking BAIS Hunter. Whenever you said that originally, I was like, I have to get it out. And there's such a long walk to the well. So shit. But
But it was wild. Like, all I can imagine was just him like underneath like the fucking photo of Jesus, you know?
yeah,
Like,
but it's so mad what things you believe. Like when I was younger, I might have told this in the pod already, right? But when I was younger, like living in the council estate, you'd have people coming in and out all the time. But there was this like older couple moved in across the road from us, and we used to play football outside their house.
Yeah.
And my mum and dad used to be like, I just don't bother with them because they'd come out and have the crack sometimes. My mum and dad obviously knew they were loopers, like, you know. And the woman came out to us one day and goes, "Boys, I know you used to be playing football and all there. And I don't want you to tell any of the other children on the street because they want you to keep it quiet." No, we were all in about. And I was hanging out with my brother and his mates. They were like 4 years older than me. And they were like, "See you next week. Robbie Keane's coming. He's our cousin, right? He's going to come down and play a bit of football with us. I've asked him to play." And we were like, "Oh my God." I wasn't even a United fan. I was like, "Oh my God." And they were all United fans. They were going mad. And sorry, not Robbie, Roy Keane, my bad, right? Doesn't really matter, right? Because
Robbie Williams is going to come down here.
But he goes, and then we were like, "Oh my fucking God." 2 days later, I moved out. and I'm not joking, for about 2 weeks, I kept going to the boys, no, fucking.
They're on holiday, they're all inclusive.
But I kept going, "No, Roy Keane, he's still going to come down late." And they were like, "Fuck up, no, he's not." Like, and I held on to Fred.
He's never coming down, Soupy.
I literally was practicing around the world to show him, and I swear to God, I didn't
Didn't even leave Cork.
I didn't do it.
That's why Soupy still hasn't moved out in Newry.
I haven't done. I trained to do an around the world until about 3 years ago, and finally got it, and it was like unbelievable. So here, Roy, if you're listening, I'll send you a video.
he's our fucking biggest fan. So he is.
I miss playing football. Just see pinging a ball.
Unreal.
Fucking unreal in the Champions
I
League.
bought a football there a couple weeks ago and just
Stuck a knife for it just for nostalgia purposes.
kicked into my own back garden. Gee, these wee cunts about here.
I can't wait to stick a knife through someone's football. In
There
the
was
bit of-
That's how you know you've made it.
There was a sign in one of the houses in our streets just that literally said "no ball games," and there was a camera right above it. So the amount of times we blasted that football.
Oh, 100%,
But just
yeah.
out of sheer protest, like
There was a
fuck.
man where I used to run about with in Knockmore, and he was called the Crazy Man. He was just this owl fella. Yeah, this owl Welsh man. But if you used to go and jump in his garden and like play football, he'd fucking chase you around the whole estate. Like
Unreal.
It was like a fucking Jason Statham. It was like Crank.
There's
but
a fella up the road there, and when you're coming into our street, we called him Polish man. Wasn't Polish. And
Worked the Moy Park, but
What's the truth? Getting away with a good story.
we used to hit his Wendy's with snowballs every year, and he would chase you for like 4 days on end. Like I mean, like he would be on that.
some cunt on the dole.
He was like fucking Van Pelt from Jumanji, man. He was like fucking. He was like he would come out and he was like the greatest hunt is the hunt of man, you know. And he would just fucking, like, I mean, he'd be walking around the street like 4 days later, and he'd go, I fucking see you, you wee bastard, and he'd run after you, and you'd be like, this is fucking wild, you know.
Polish Terminator, the Shermanator.
Give me the keys to your motorbike.
Pavlerminator. But yeah, no, he was fucking mental as well. I'll Polish man.
There was a house in our street. There was a few houses that were a bit fucking mad, like, but there was a house in our street that you daren't kick the football into their garden.
You daren't kick it
They were
in
called the Lovebirds, right? Because they used to just buck with the windows open, like, you know, and everyone could just see them bucking, like, and I was calling for my mate one day. There was over by this like wee green wee patch of grass we used to play football on, and she was just doing the garden by herself. She goes, "Young man, come here." I goes, "Well, I had a football in my hand. I was clutching it, but," and she goes, "Let me give you a bit of advice." I was about 8. She goes, "Never get married." I'm sitting there with my Jabalani. And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Fuck me, trouble in paradise." Lovebirds fucking falling out.
It's funny because, like, at that age, like, you know, like adults trying to push their lives on you,
Yeah.
and all you can think about is, fuck me, is Germany going to win the Euros?
My head was wrecked.
Fuck me, what's going to happen in fucking Ed and Eddie this week? They think they get their jawbreakers, lad. Fucking.
But we were playing football outside there one day, and the ball didn't even go into our garden. So, but realistically, how pissed off do you have to be for young ones to be playing football in the vicinity of your house? Like,
It is kind of annoying.
I get if they're kicking the ball up against your door or your window. Or
Fucking like that same day, I crossed the car whenever I came to collect you. I was sitting waiting outside. There was 2 wee lads doing toe tops. One of them booted the ball right at the fucking window, and I looked at it and went, "Did he just kick the ball at the window?" And he goes, "Lad, just ignore it." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What am I supposed to do here?" Like, but the way you said it was like as if, like, you know, oh, that's fucking Tony Soprano's kids. Don't fuck with
Nah, they're my next door neighbours and they think I'm cool. So
yeah,
you didn't want to be the oil guy.
Yeah, you have to keep that going.
No, but I hate
Get
that.
out of my lawn.
I'd be upstairs napping with the window open because it's summer. I know, and Bugs Life in the gaff, like, and fucking
Yo, pass me the ball. Give me a go.
And I'm like, you know what I mean about
Yeah,
the shit
it is
out the
annoying.
window,
It is
bollock
annoying,
naked, be like, get the way the fuck. Fuck, I need to sleep. Like,
But I fucking.
There was I'm debating telling this story because at the end of the day, this is bad and this person.
oh, would you
has
shut
family
up,
and all
lad?
this.
We're
No, I
sitting
do
in a
feel-
room in Craig
I do feel
Avon.
bad, yeah, but until
I love it here.
it's this goes fucking viral, right? But there was a boy around Norway called Eddie Wank, right? I think I might have mentioned this years before. You used to walk past this man's window and he would come out. You guessed it, wanking, and you know, oh man, and it was a thing. And every time you would be like, right, we'll do an outdoor run, and the first house, right, Eddie Wank's house straight away. You didn't even need an outdoor. It was just walk past house run. That's all it was.
Just want to play a knockdoor wank. I mean, knockdoor run. Fuck.
So two of the boys didn't
These were
believe-
just down for the compliments.
two of the boys didn't believe us, and we were like, telling you, you walk past his house and just come out wanking. And they were like, no, he won't. No,
You'll not believe us, lad.
They were from like the next street, so they didn't know the lore, like, you know. And they walk past the house, sure enough, Edward Masturbation comes out, right, choking the chicken of himself, but he had one of them Zimmer frame yokes, right?
Fuck me.
So he was like, you know.
Pocket pussy attached to the front of it.
But now, obviously, this man was going senile. I do feel horrible about it, but when you're younger, it's funny, right?
It's funny now, 23.
Fair. So he came out and he was like, you know, like hobbling after the boys. All of a sudden, this man turns into fucking the Terminator.
Terminator.
Very good. He throws the fucking Zimmer frame away, starts running after these boys. But these boys are running into a dead end, which we used to call the long huts, right? Running into the long huts. These boys had to climb trees and all to get away from him. Swear to God.
He was cocking that.
And but I'll never forget it. It was just the lore of Eddie Wank, like, and then it became just
The Lore of Eddie Wank is fucking my favourite Lord of the Rings book.
But yeah,
A ballad of masturbation.
I could go into. There's probably a little more stories there, but that's the gist of it. Every story consisted of us all fucking about and him coming out wanking. That was
Him
it.
coming out. and
Coming out.
But yeah, pun intended. But
Wonder how many times a
I
day
do feel
wank,
bad about
like?
it, he was
Never stopped.
Definitely red rat.
That's my trick, Captain.
That cock
I'm
was
always
100
wanking.
There was a fella in the street I used to run about with called Peahead because he had a peahead and he loved Arsenal, but he was like 15 and lived with his ma, a bit weird. I'm not the judge. My ma makes class omelets. And I remember we were walking past his house and we caught him wanking the BAIS station.
Fuck's sake.
He came out and I was like, I'm in my own fucking house and all this here. And I was like, bro, you're literally wanking with the blinds open. Like,
You're an exhibitionist at this point, like fucking.
Did you see the video
I'll
of
Peahead, but
the guy fucking ringing babe station just to talk about Viennettas and all. Viennese worlds. That's what he's talking about. That's
There's a lot I have in my cupboard, actually.
Unreal.
I know. What's the worst thing you could ring into babe station to talk about?
Your dead dog.
Oh, God.
Your GCSEs.
Is this St. Martin's?
Hello.
Can you go into doggy style there? Okay, remember I'll spot he was lovely.
Here, that's our next prank call. Let's do a fucking prank call on this episode.
I will, yeah.
I'll give you the number. You know, here.
See, I don't want to ring anyone person. I want to ring big corporations. Do you know what I mean? I want to ring
Aaron Butler. Here, I have Paul Byrne's number here if you want.
I ring my dad. I ring him off no caller ID and say you're wanting to do a job.
Do you want to ring your dad for a laugh?
Ah, yes.
Here, Soupy, do you want to do it off your... he has my number, so...
What? Just no caller ID. That's it.
I don't know how to do that.
Settings, phone, no
Who the
caller
fuck
ID.
have you fucked about with?
Bro, I've been.
You're that crazy
Bro,
ex.
I be prank calling people by myself, no. I prank called Translink there a while ago.
I
swear to God.
prank called my dad's boss and he was like, who the fuck is this slobber? I was doing the voice. I was like, I fucking got these blinds here. And they're a load of fucking shit. And my dad's like, ring him and tell him I done a shite in your toilet and broke it. No. And I was like, Paul sitting giggling like a schoolgirl in the back.
Unreal. We prank called this girl.
Ring my dad, ring my dad, ring my dad.
In our friend group in school, we there was a couple of girls in there, and one of them was turned 16, so she got a national insurance number. She was applying for jobs flat out, right? And it was like 11 o'clock at night, and my mate worked in a call centre, so he put on his classic call centre voice and was like, she was telling me what job she applied for that day. So she was applying for like, you know, specific shops in Uri and all this shit, right? So say the shop's called fucking, you know, Camera Road, right? Doesn't matter, right? And he's like, hello, is this, you know, girl's name? This is John calling from Camera Road shop. I'm just ringing back about your application. I just need to confirm your national insurance number. And she was like, yeah, no problem. All like, and we were like in stitches off. 11 o'clock at night. Who the fuck's calling at 11 o'clock at night? She went, had to wake her ma up, go get the national insurance number, tell us it, and then we goes, yeah, that's grand, start Monday, right? so she came into school the next day buzzing and all, like, oh, I got a job. And we were all sitting at the dinner table, and I just was like, who was it? Was it John called you, was it? And she was like, yeah, how'd you know? And I was like, because it was us. And, poor girl, she was tortured the rest of the day. Like, and the other worst it was, she fell out, so there was two girls in the group, and obviously we used to torture them all the time and take the piss. Since the other girl, of course, it was banter, like, but it was just boy banter years ago, you know what I mean? And they were all for it, they were great crack, but the other girl laughed whenever she realised she got prank called. Didn't fall out with me, fell out with the other girl. I just got away scot-free with it, like.
Jesus.
But since then, I loved it. But like, no, that was a bit of a dick move because, oh man.
No, it's not. It's
no,
funny.
it's a dick move, and I forgot about this. The next morning, she called her granny and grand over to the house to congratulate her, and they got her a cake and all for getting a job. Swear to God. And, it's just all bullshit. Like, it's horrible.
Ever since then, she's been on the dole, terrified of picking up the phone.
On the pip. But
Just applying for jobs every day and never taking them.
Oh, fucking hell, I feel so bad.
Is this Soupy Campbell? No, this is Apple. I don't want to be a fucking guru.
This is
I want to be on the dole.
This is Edward from fucking PwC here. It's like, no, it's not, Soupy. It's like, we're 35. What the fuck?
I don't want to touch the beta Soupy.
Yeah, if I ever own my own business, I'm just gonna give her a job and be like, I'm so sorry. Like, pay her minimum wage at that time, $3.75.
Here, tell her we need a PA. Tell her we need someone to edit clips. Note the worst one I ever did was I caved straight away. I'm so shit at, like, see if you put me under pressure for something, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But see if I just do it like on my own in a dark room, I'll fucking master it. I literally we were like blocked one night doing prank calls at 2 a.m. And I was all, listen, give me it. I'm a fucking comedian. I know what I'm at and all here. Fucking, what do you say? Watch it. I'm a class actor. I literally deal with phones all day and all, mate. Give me it there, give me it. Answer the phone. And I went, and like literally it was like 2 a.m. I rung this person, can't remember who it was a wee girl, and I went, yeah, it's Justin here from me, and I went, fuck! Straight away. I was like, how the fuck did I say my own name?
Do you know what I love doing? My Aunt Marty, God love her, she's a goat. She's so Catholic, but she climbs the morns like it's like going to Tesco's, loves it, brings a border collie up there, Byrne.
Unreal.
My cousin named his dog Byrne after Gavin and Stacey. Shout out to Keelan. And anytime she rings my ma, because my ma, do you know what I mean, not the most mobile woman. And
your ma's like, Gwen with the omelets.
I know, fucking class. And she'd be like, that's Martha ringing, answer it there. And me being me, I'm like, Lisburn sperm bank, you squeeze him, we freeze him. My wee Catholic auntie's like, ha ha. Oh, class, like deadly, fucking deadly.
You can smell the incense through the phone. Like.
Yeah.
But see, I love doing prank calls, and that one I felt really bad about because there was, we fucked her over and whatever, but I like to do prank calls now. They're just stupid, like minor inconvenience for the worker or whatever. Or whoever
I'm
it is,
definitely looking to do one. I want to
Ring my dad.
I know, but I don't want to ring him off my phone.
Should we ring my dad? Ring Paul.
What'll I say to him? But see, there's
No,
pressure
just
on.
say I've seen your number here in Gumtree, and I'm looking.
See, right, okay.
Yeah, because he does jobs.
Yeah, by the way, fucking Soupy's great at it. We did one before, and it was like 10 minutes long, and he was telling the cunt he wanted to buy AdBlue for the car, but
Yeah, but I wanted to buy.
Can you put it on chips and all?
Yeah, because I wanted to buy. I rang.
Yeah, I'll give you his number.
I rang. I want to change my thing, so I rang an Apple Greens and said I want to buy AdBlue.
Is this northbound?
Yeah, I wanted to buy AdBlue, but I wanted to buy from the chopsticks. So shit, like.
Yeah, it was
So
it was
what
a
does
trick.
your dad do, like?
Yeah, don't read your dad's number out on the podcast.
Yeah, just
though.
No, he'd love that. Oh. Fuck, Claire ain't getting noise. I was ringing me and all. Conservatory, my bollocks, they're looking their whole lick.
Put Adam's dad's number up in every bathroom you find.
So,
chicken box.
because he's a joiner. So just be like, you're looking, your curtains hung. Or say, just overemphasize the word hung.
You're looking. I'm looking at these curtains. Oh,
Yeah, just a thin your wee ad there. Just don't do that voice because he'll know it's me.
All right,
Yeah, it's like that Breaking Bad one. Call them. No, you
They'll
call
know
them.
it's me.
They'll know it's me.
Man, all of a sudden I'm busting the piss for this. You know, like when you're hiding it. Oh man. So what am I saying here?
So you're looking curtains hung. You're living up in a detached up in Thaxton. Thaxton near the Eurospar. You've recently moved in. You and your husband have welcomed your firstborn. But and then this is where it gets better. You go, the firstborn has ended up shiting on the curtains. I can't touch them. We'll give you 70 quid extra for dealing with a shite.
Right. Okay.
Cunt can't act for shit, but he can fucking improv
Oh,
like a
it's
god.
brilliant.
There we go. Don't know what voice I'm gonna do.
Hello?
Hello, how you doing? I got the number off the old gum tray. This is Paul, is it?
It is my bye.
It is, grand. I got the number on the old gum tray, and I'll tell you what it is. I'm recently moved in there up by the Eurospar. What do you call that? Thaxton, up around there.
Hang on a minute. Is there any chance that you could call us tomorrow? Say call us tomorrow after 9 o'clock.
Alright, no, that's 100%. But I want to run something by you because I'm not sure if you're up for handling this kind of thing, and I don't want to waste a man's time, you know. So, tell you what it is. Moved in, and you do a bit of joinery, obviously. I'm assuming, judging off the advertisement.
Yeah.
Grand. And I tell you what it is, right? Me and the blade were after having the firstborn, and I've got a touch of the old OCD, and the fucking child's after shating up the wall, right? I'm sorry for my French, but it's after shating up the wall. And the curtains are all...
Soupy, no problem.
How the fuck did he get here? Fair fucking play.
No, it was the. You said blade.
Shaking up a wall.
What? Say it again. Yeah, that's a crack here, Paul. Nice to meet you.
I just said fucking McGuckin.
Yeah, very good. How close was I? Did I nearly have you?
I'll tell you, you nearly had me until I'll blade and
I
fucking shaking up a wall here, mate. This is a wind up.
Fuck's sake. Well, here, I'll let you go on. I'm sorry for bothering you, but I hope you give you a bit of a laugh.
Too late.
I know. Right, here, I'll call you at 9:30 tomorrow, right? Good luck.
Bye.
Look, fuck.
Oh, speaking, I've
a
remembered.
cracker.
Oh, my dad's a gag. I've remembered some stories about my dad, like, because my dad was like a joiner in the early 2000s, right? We hear this. So he this woman fucking him. I know we need to take that in for a second.
Right, go on ahead. That's
So
not
obviously
way.
you've met my
Here,
dad.
Not way.
No way. You've met my dad. Takes no shit and all. So this woman wouldn't pay him because he put her up her stairs. What did Paul do? Took a sledgehammer and left her with no stairs and walked out.
But that's fucking...
starved to death.
He's like, no shiting up the stairs for you.
That's it, no.
Like, I was like, so she had no stairs? He goes, no, Adam. Like, she literally couldn't even get up with a stepladder. Like,
Yeah, oh my god.
fully fucked it, like. Deadly.
I can't believe he... Oh, that's so fun. How did he know it was me?
Because he said blade.
I know Blade, but
I heard you say the word Blade, and I went, the only two people I know that say Blade are me and you. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was like, it's an Armagh thing.
No
like, you know.
caller ID yet, that kid.
Yeah.
But fuck.
It's wild he just knew straight away. He went, well, Soupy.
Fuck, I see your man in the background going mad.
I think I heard my ma say bucking McGuckin at one stage. Fuck's sake.
That was class. Fair play. Fair play.
Paul's a good lad, mate.
That's brilliant. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Have you actually never met his dad?
Oh, mate.
Here, what a fucking guess as well. To know it was
That's
Soupy.
what I mean. Like, because I thought at least.
Imagine you were a fella looking to fucking curtains.
Here, see the girl that we prank called originally. Everyone looking curtain song. He's like, Soupy, fuck away.
Who did you prank call in the past?
Who? Well, I've prank called like businesses. Like, prank called the BBC and told them, put on this like just vaguely foreign accent and told them that I seen an advertisement of two women kissing each other, and I was originally going to say that I was disgusted with it, but then I realised I was foreign, and then I played the angle that I moved here because I was ran out of the country for homophobic reasons, and I wanted to put in like basically just to say that I love the advert, and that's basically what it was. Basically that, and she was delighted, like she was loving it. I mean, but that's what I mean. It was just a lovely phone call, and then I called Translink one time, and I said that I'm recently moved into Portadown, and the neighbours made me a cup of tea, and it was how you say like piss, right? And I got a cup of tea on the train from Portadown to Belfast, and the woman made me a cup of tea. It was lovely. Can you find out the brand of tea it was? She went away for a couple minutes, come back as Tetley's or some shit. And
She could have just said anything.
I know. But here for later, she went and done her due diligence. You know what I mean? And yeah, come back and then
No, but she put you on hold and fucking went, this guy's fucking nuts. I'm going to say the first thing.
and then man,
PG tips, big man.
I know I was by myself, like, and I was in stitches.
Just
in my
sitting
room
farting in your
laughing.
boxers.
Fuck, let's make a rip top for this here. But yeah, man, fuck.
Have you ever been prank called? See, and I worked in the dole. That was a fucking prank calling for a year. Jesus
the only
Christ.
people that call me are like yous. And it's usually going, where are you? Because I'm running late somewhere. So.
No, I got prank called. Oh man, when I worked in that pizza place, right? I got prank called. I thought I got prank called one time. There was this guy, and he was like, there was a pizza called a Papa's Favorite Pizza, right? But this boy was like uber culty, and he was like, can I get a 12-inch Papa's Favorite Pizza, please? Right? And I was like, I thought it was a piss take. It sounded like a fake accent, but I thought he was saying apple flavoured, right? So I was going, I don't think, and I was only working like 2 weeks, right? And I was like, I don't think they do that pizza. I didn't even want to say the words apple flavoured to him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm down there all the time, fuck's sake, fucking 12-inch Papa's Favorite Pizza. But I thought he kept thinking he was saying apple flavoured. And I was like, but I'm sorry, we don't do that pizza. And he's like, I get it all the fucking time. And he goes, I'll be down in a minute. And I thought, right, that's it, done, you know. I seen this guy walking towards the building. I just knew straight away it was that cunt. He came down and absolutely went through me. He goes, who's they talking on the phone? And the manager obviously knew him. And he knew that I didn't work there 2 weeks previously. He goes, you... Papa's fucking favourite, you stupid bastard. And then the phone rang. I never picked it up as quick in my life. I was like, oh.
Yeah. See, I've worked in a load of call centres, so I've never had like, I don't. Well, as far as I'm aware, I haven't been prank called, but I've had some ones where I'm like, this could be one. Like at a old Scottish fella. But the thing is, they have an account, so how could it be a fucking prank? You know, like they come through, they have a fucking account, and I can see where they were born and shit. You know. Yeah. So like guys would come through and be like, this Scottish fella came through one time and he was like, all right, pal, what's happening? Fucking, I'm just it was when I worked for a phone company. Will not say what it rhymes with. Yeah, I was gonna say
I worked for EE too.
It rhymed with EE, but he rang through. He was like, why is my phone bill so high, man? Why is it so high? And I was like, oh, here, were you out of the country? Because it's different whenever you're. When you look at the bill, you can see outside of the country calls, which is like international calls. But whenever you're like, it's like maritime calls or something. Whenever you're out in the water, because you're technically not part of a country there. Yeah. So it's like fucking 4 times as much to call someone from the water because you're not connected to that country's network.
Just call via sonar.
Fucking you might fucking WhatsApp account, you know. And they literally connect the Wi-Fi on that boat. But they literally called through. He was like, "Why is my bill so high?" I was like, "Oh, here, were you on a boat or anything recently? Are you on a cruise?" He was like, yeah, I was out with the missus there." And I was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Oh, that's lovely." And he was like, "Was it your wife?" Just making conversation while I was looking at his bill and stuff. And he was like, "Nah, man, the wife doesn't know about it." I was like, "What?" And he was like, "She's actually a Russian mail order bride." And I was like, what? And he was like, oh, I got her online, so I did. I met her, and she met me for this fucking. She told me the only time she would fucking meet me is on a cruise, man. And I was like,
International waters, man.
I was like, here, fucking is right, big man, fucking. And he goes, the fucking wife would be fuming if she found out about her, man. That's why I'm fucking. She thinks I'm on a work trip right now. And I was like, oh my god, holy fuck. And then he turns around and he goes, the worst about it is this fucking this Russian blade doesn't know. This Russian girl doesn't know I'm fucking cheating on her with a tie masseuse over fucking deck 3. And I was like, what are you
Jesus
talking
Christ.
about? And he was like, all right, man, so I've got 3 women on the go, not one of them from Scotland. I was like, is right, big man, fucking
hell.
Do you ever see them fellas, like, and you all know
Scottish
them?
blade beat you in the stand line.
And like you'll be talking to them, it's like, oh, any birds? And they're like,
Mate, the fucking 12. I go from house to house and just buck all around me.
you're like, how the fuck do you do that?
How are you riding? Like, who's riding you?
Yeah, I know, mate. You fucking.
but you have to remember, like, they're not always fucking 10 out of 10s. They're just riding the first thing they can see. You know?
Fucking
Load of us, you know, like just fucking
used to, not me.
Fuck, suck my dick. But I like it's like that line from Hardy Bucks. He's like, you know, oh sure, you know the MILF. It's like fucking sex on tap, you know. You turn the tap, sex comes out. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
fucking,
I was thinking about prank calls there again. Fuck, you were talking about
My cousin rang me once, and was like,
You owe me money for that queue.
and I was like, what?
He's like, you owe me fucking money for that queue. I know your address.
And said my address. I was like, fucking freaked out and hung the phone up. I was like, I don't buy queues. What the fuck
buy a
is
court?
this? Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
I freaked out.
my brother used to work in a call centre and he used to work for a popular grocery store and I used to prank
Riddle?
call it all the time. Right, what?
Riddle,
no, that's what you are. You riddled.
With the whole lot.
Resco's,
No.
Rasda,
No.
Rainsbury's,
No. It doesn't matter. what it is, right?
Roarinson,
And put it this way, you've said it
Scooby
already,
Doo's
right?
favourite ones apparently.
Shaggy, what were we going? Like Scoob, she said she was 18. Sorry, continue.
But, yeah.
What Scooby Doo say when he drops his drink?
No,
Ripsy.
that's the fucking company I used to work for.
I used to work in EE, loved it. No, I didn't hate it.
You
I
worked in the
actually-
shop, didn't you?
Mate, my boss, by the way, Satan, she used to be like, your sales aren't good. And I was like, yeah, because they're wanting a fucking phone and a contract. And they're like, but why aren't you offering them the smartwatch? And it's like, because they're 85. She used to be selling smartwatches to fucking grannies. They're not going to be alive by the end of their fucking contract. Never mind.
Fuck me.
Fucking
I've
used
done
to piss
5
me off.
steps today.
Yeah.
I went to the pisser.
Did
My
you?
trunks.
But what were you saying?
I can't wait to go and piss myself.
I was literally just going to say, I used to, whenever time my bro, I knew he was working, I would prank call. So you used to use Skype and use 0800 reverse, right?
Yeah.
And then it used to obviously reverse the charge, but it went through on like 0800 numbers or whatever. It didn't even like ask them, did they want it?
Yeah.
Whatever. And I used to prank call all the time till I got him, and then I would just prank call him, and he knew it was me. And we would
Just
just
shake crack.
but we would both still keep up the act because his calls were being recorded and
Yeah, he
they
has
had to
to
listen
know,
to a certain
yeah.
amount of them.
Yeah.
So I could just hear him giggling in the background sometimes. And I gave a name one day. He was like, what's your name? I was like, my name's Maureen Foot, right? Maureen Foot. And he exploded with laughter. I don't know what it wasn't even funny. He exploded with laughter and I just had to hang up because I don't want to get him sacked. But I prank called someone one day and I knew it was an Alpay that we knew. He's a few years older than us and he worked there. And I got him and I just went off in this whole, I done a Scottish accent, this whole unnecessary backstory of all this shit. And then it turned out that I was like, I said to him, I'm going to scrap him and meet him in wherever and all. And my bro was texting me and he was like, man, are you prank calling right now? I was like, yeah. And he goes, he has you on loudspeaker and there's 10 people around his computer right now. Because obviously everyone was like, there's a laugh, you know, whatever you're talking about. And your boy that was taking the phone call completely up for the, he could be a comedian, but now he's one of them boys. And the banter we were having back and forth, and at the end we both just were like, right, look. It was like, good crack, see you
I've
after,
got what
you
I
know?
needed.
Yeah.
I didn't. This wasn't a prank call, but I there was a stage whenever I was in 5th year at the time, and basically my mate at school had videoed me, my wee girlfriend at the time.
Was she a dwarf?
Yeah, she was tiny. She was only wee. We fit her in my pocket. But she had we had just broke up. You know, when you're
She broke you up.
when you're 14,
City boys.
when you're 14, 15, you break up. It's like yeah, you've got fucking the cheese touch, you know, and she
The cheese touch.
she by the way, she was 14, 15.
Stone.
Started seeing this guy, who was he was fucking 21.
Oh,
By the way. pedo. I hope he's dead, by the way. But he fucking,
Bro, it's been 10 years.
no, but he said, my mate took a video of me, and I'm holding a photo up of him going, look at the state of this fucking pedophile. I was like, certified pedophile. I was like, he looks like his ma's still doing her fucking GCSEs and all pure smick, like one of them fucking smicks, you know, like the old school smicks, like fucking dog on a chain and all, you know, like Labrador for Christmas,
you know, year, Cascada and all the whole lot.
Wearing ZX Flux instead of Air Max.
And he sent it to her, and that night he texted me. He was like, "Listen here, you fucking dick," and all. He's from West Belfast, and he was like, "I'm gonna come down to fucking Portadown and kill you, you wee rat and all." And I was like, "Good luck fighting with her." And he was like, I swear to God, he put up like a Facebook post to me, like, you know, as chavs do this.
Writing your wall and all.
And he was like, "This lad's been slagging my dead ma." And I DM'd him and went, "Here, lad, I'm going to be honest here. I didn't realise your ma was dead. I apologise about that. You're still a pedo." And I was like, "I would never disrespect somebody's dead relative, but you're a fucking paedophile, you know that?" And he turned around and he was like posting it going, "He's still slagging my ma, lot of messages and all." And I was like, "You clearly say I said sorry about that, you pedo bastard.
Yeah.
You're 21 dating a 15-year-old. I mean, there was about 400 comments of just West Belfast smicks. I've definitely gigged to some of them. There was that many of them.
Yeah.
I've definitely gigged to some of these fucking
About,
cunts. Where they were like all threatening to murder me and all. They were like, "We'll head down to Portadown. We're gonna head down to Armagh and get him." And I was like, "These are not gonna fight me." I was like, the girl I was going out with didn't even know where the fuck I lived. And like they were all like threatening, blah blah blah. And I was just replying to each comment, just being like, "Oh, you're fucking Maz a wanker," and all. Like I was being a wee shit, like, you know. And but at the same time, like, he's a fucking pedo. Fucking, as I say,
Good he's over it.
I hope he mad as Matt, you know. But
There's a moral dilemma for you.
and, he literally was like I mean, like grown men like in their 40s like messaging me, threatening me and all. I still haven't blocked on Facebook. I'll get them up and show you after. And I remember just laughing my head off until like fucking, you know, like BAIS who are like, "I'm in the fucking UDA, man. I'm gonna fucking come we're gonna find you. We're gonna find your address and kill your family and all." I was like, cause I called this fella who is clearly a paedophile. I was like, "Yous are fucking idiots, man." And I was just like, whatever. And then I was like, "Here, what I do about this?" And he went, "Block him." And I blocked him. Never heard from him.
Never heard, yeah. But obviously they were spoofing. You know what I mean?
I miss when Facebook was Facebook. When there was people arguing.
Before the generation above or
Do you remember whenever like your mates would add like a girl and it used to come up?
Yeah,
Notification,
ooh.
and you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Is this the one you were telling me about?"
Yeah.
Is this the one you're
Unbelievable
booking, Mick?
It's like
You're still a virgin.
The unbelievable,
Still a frigid.
the unbelievable Facebook days was like the start of Lab Bible. Remember that?
Ah, yeah.
That
Remember, I was
yeah.
telling you where I shot a firework out of my arse. All the boys made me shoot a firework out of my arse, and they were all
Right,
like,
there's a lot of arse-related stories.
they were
Remo.
like, they were like, "Oh, Saturday night, it's fucking Facebook prime time. It's gonna go viral on Lab Bible." Got 10 likes, and I shared it every day for 5 years, or every year for 5 years. Never got above like 20.
Yeah.
But I think I had it, I done it the first time. Lighting was horrible. I had to do it a second time, and it was like really pixelated and shite. And then it was my Facebook like profile picture for a while of like the firework leaving my sphincter.
What was it crunched like with a BBM? Fucking.
No, I didn't. I had the Screen Munch that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even bad.
I'd
No.
still got like the Screen Munch
the wee
logo
pink
on.
thing. No, it didn't
Yeah.
even have that. No, but
Do you know my mate? You both know him. He fucking all right. Sorry,
yeah,
he's
I'm
fucking
hitting me. Yeah, I know.
me trying to have a conversation. Motherfuckers stimming on me. But one of the
What the Sigma? Sorry.
one of the guys I used to hang about with, the other rapper, he
I wrote a little rap. Sorry.
Do you remember Do It For State? Did you ever remember like the page Do It For State?
No.
It was like one of them like American pages that was like, it was like the American, what would you compare it to? Like it was almost like the page,
Do it for the rap.
it was like what Lad Bible started off as,
Yeah.
where they were just
Right,
posting videos of people throwing up, and
Okay.
like it was like a page in America, like millions of followers that people would post like videos of them throwing up, diving off roofs into tables, frat boy
Pure
shit, you know.
Project X shit. Yeah,
exactly.
I get you.
And it was pure like Nelk boy shit, you know.
Yeah.
And the guy, we sent the video in to them of him just at a bus stop, like in Portadown, and he just goes, he just throws up everywhere, and he goes, "Where are we going next?" And Do It For State posted it on their story.
Right.
Didn't even credit anyone. They just fucking posted it. And it was like, I mean, like fucking, it was, well, they posted it in their thing, but it got like fucking, like millions of views and all, and people commenting being like, "This is vile" and all, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And nothing was ever,
We
like,
had something similar to that as well, where one of the boys that we were all hanging about with, his parents were away on holiday, and he said to all of us, he was like, "Right, I'm gonna have a house party in my gaff. Just invite the BAIS, just whatever. And then we goes, no, we'll make a Facebook group for it, right? And one of the boys like, no, make it public so you can invite anyone in, but it'll not fucking, you know what I mean? It's just a few boys and all. Bro, thousands of people. It was called the hashtag Figs House Party, right? Thousands of people from Australia, America, being like, if everyone sends me $1 here, I can come and witness this. People were threatening to kill his pets. People were threatening to shit in his kettle. One boy was like, I'm gonna, what the fuck did he say? He's like, I'm gonna replace every battery in your house with a cocktail sausage. And
That's a belter though.
Man, and I remember like they had to call the cops and all to be like, make sure this, and then they didn't go on holidays or something. Well, quote unquote didn't go on holidays, they did, but then it was a whole big fucking thing. But he was staying in the house by himself. He had to sleep with the lights off and all, and he said there was like every 20 minutes for a couple of hours there was like people knock at his door, and he just heard like clings of bottles, like people were still showing up. And obviously there was no house party on, but I mean, for about 2 weeks, if you write into Facebook Figs House Party, it'll probably come up. I'm not even joking. Yeah. It was fucking on. Maybe it's a private group now, but I mean, insane. And then his ones were going away a couple of years later.
How do you spell fig? F-I-G?
Like a fig roll?
F-I-G-G-S, I think it was.
BBL Drizzy.
I hope it's okay with me saying this, but whatever. Well, here, there was fucking thousands of people going to come to it. So, and then a couple of years later, he was going to go away again, and then we made a Facebook page about him knowing Figs House Party too.
What's the maddest gaff you've ever been to? Like in terms of like an afters or something? Because I get 11 or I feel like.
Yeah, you'll one up something every.
No,
I haven't been to too many mental ones actually.
No,
I got stuck in a no,
go ahead.
I this one's short. I got stuck in a house party in the Holy Lands where it was just a load of like wee girls in it who were like 20, and they were like fucking like being real abusive, but they were all from Derry, and they were like, "Oh no, fucking look at the state of you fucking cunt and all, lord, your fucking outfit stinking and all." And I was like, what the fuck am I doing here in this place?
Yeah.
And I was just literally just putting figs out in their fucking couch and all the time. I was just like, they were like, get the fuck out of our house. And I was like, listen lads, I'm going to go into the living room and calm down here. And I just started spitting on the floor and all, fucking putting figs out in their TV and all.
Farting on their fucking Wii.
Yeah, replacing their fucking batteries with cocktail sausages. Yep, sorry, what were you saying, man?
I was just saying, the maddest house parties I've been to were just like what I would describe as like mid-tier Holy Lands parties, which are still mental in the grand scheme of things. I remember waking up on a couch, and there was literally more tins and bottles than there was floor. And I had 1% of my phone, and there was a big speaker in the corner just teasing me with the lights going. And I woke up, and this fan was beside my knee. It kept turning, and every 2 seconds my leg would get roasting, and then it would get freezing. And then it would get roasting, and I remember lying there, and I was like, oh my God. Woke up beside like 3 people I've never met in my life. And then I woke up first, and I was like, oh my God. And then with me moving about and all the cans, they woke up. I was all, well. Like, well, I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? And it wasn't even the house we were originally in, like for the last I remember. And then they all woke up, and I just started burning the ears off them, and they all left.
Fucking shocker.
And then I sitting there, I know, and then I sitting there 1% on my battery on my phone, and I was like looking for a charger, nothing about it. There was fuck all in this house, this big speaker, and I was like, I could put a tune on, but that's wasting like the thing. And then one of the girls who was upstairs,
BBL Drizzy.
one of the girls from upstairs that was staying there came down. And I was just chatting away, and she was feeling really sick and all. She was like, Soup, I'm sorry, I'm going back up to bed here. I'm fucked. And I was like, you popped her away. I'm just sitting. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, didn't know where it was. Holy Lands, it's like Amsterdam. You don't know where you are.
Yeah.
And I went to the shop, bought tobacco, came back. Now, I was obviously so stupid. I could have sorted out a left home where I found the boys in this whole thing, but I goes, I'll buy tobacco, like a wee small, the 12.5 amber leaflet. And then I go back to the gaff and smoke a couple of joints. I just sat by myself, smoking a couple of joints. And I was like, what am I doing? My head was wrecked. And I was like,
Why did you not just go home?
Because I had no
He's
way.
like me.
But I had no way. I didn't. So home was obviously in Uri, and I was like, how do I even get it? I couldn't even fathom it, understand it. And then I didn't even know where it was. I couldn't remember the address where the boys lived. I was texting the boys, they weren't up. So I just rang my brother and was like, listen, can you collect me from Belfast? He was like, where are you? And I was like, I don't know. Looked at the number, say it's like 12. And then looked at the sign out the front. It was like Carmel Street or something. So I had to go 12 Carmel Street. My phone's going to go out of battery. I'll see you soon. I just sat there, stone clean out of it. just with the fan still going on my leg and the lights of the speaker, big massive and big fuck off speakers.
Yeah.
Just sitting
Oh,
there.
that's a fucking nightmare,
and
man.
it was just teasing me, but it was giving off white and like static noise, and I was like, "It's glass chain." And the time passed. I don't know how long it was, and my brother just walked in. He was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Don't talk to me." And then
You just walked past him, you didn't look and put the hand on the
so
shoulder.
I rolled a joint, and I got into his car, and then I was sitting smoking it, and I started to chuck a whitey. I felt like the cold sweats, and I was like, "Please put on the Wu-Tang Clan." I swear to God, he was like, "What?" I was like,
Soupy's in the corner going, "Oh, beef, don't bring the ruckus." Wu-Tang Clan.
No, I think it was Protect Your Neck, where he's like, "You know what I want to hear, right? I want to hear that Wu-Tang." He's like, "Oh, Wu-Tang
baby.
again."
You know, I don't usually call it.
Yeah. So I was like, "Please put on Wu-Tang." He's like, "Well," I'm like, "I'm chucking away. Please put on Wu-Tang." And then I put down the window, put my head out the window like a dog. I'm just listening to Protect Your Neck, and I was like, "Please just keep playing it." Got home, and my brother was into the pink Himalayan salt shit at the time, you know, that like sort of mineral stuff. And he goes, filled a pint glass, put his hand in this load of pink dust, put it in the glass, and goes, "Down that, you'll be all right." So he goes, "No bad, no bad." I'm still white as a ghost here.
Look at that, three lights.
And I downed it, right? And it wasn't even like cold water, it was like pure pipe water, so it was like a cup of tea, right? Downed it. As soon as the last drop I swallowed, bulked it up straight away, and as I bulked, my man dad walked in the front door. But the noise of them walking in the front door and the noise of my bulk happened at the exact same time. And they walked in, they're like, "You alright?" And I was like, yeah, thinking like
Wild dose, man.
thinking they were gonna be like, "Look at the fucking state of you, you're bulking and all." I just was like, they were like walking around, coming in with the shopping, and I was like scooping my bulk down the toilet or down the sink without them knowing. Goes, "I'm gonna go to bed here for an hour." Didn't come out for like 2 days. Fuck.
Oh, did I ever tell you the time when I was living in Belfast? I went to. You ever watch Peep Show?
I've seen it.
You ever see the bit where like they go to a party in Superhands' house and it's like, "It's a bit Moorish in there, Jez. Don't go in there. Just gonna go home.
Moorish?
Gonna go in there and eat a tuna sandwich." I walked into one of those, so I was at.
Wait, no, sorry, just we were talking about you acting, what you would like to act in. I could see you playing an English fella in a TV show.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you would suit playing an English
Yeah,
fella.
like a fucking mental fella. He lives in his van.
Like your man that's always doing the crack in the Peep Show.
Yeah, literally. Superhands. Yeah. Super Byrne. Baby Byrne. And I was like in the Telegraph. And obviously, you know me, no class A's, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, a couple of giants. Yeah, what?
Scooby Ruby's like, rope. And I met this fella that I was mates with, and he was quite a bit like older than me, and he was all like, "Lad, we're going to this gaff back in Dunluce. Come on down, no, I'll send you the address." And I was like, "Right, whatever." Went to was walking to it, and it was about 3-4 in the morning. Guacamole was still open. I'm eating the Chinese, which is shite, by the way, sobering up. And then got to this house, just finished the Chinese, no front door.
What?
Walked into the living
Open
room.
plan, fine.
For real estate.
No joke. No front door. Walked into the living room. I wish I was joking. It was like the boiler room version of cocaine. Like there was 100 people just, no plates there, all just fucking sniffing pure off it. And I was like, right, went upstairs. Seen the fella that I was supposed to meet. He was like in a K-hole in someone's back room. And he's like, "No, lad, you need to go. It's not nice here." And I went into the toilet to go to the toilet. His toilet was fucked, pissed in the sink and left.
I had a piss in the sink if the toilet was perfect.
Yeah, I was just like, and I remember walking past that house again, and like the door should have been. It was like, you know, whenever like someone's house has been like cordoned off.
Yeah.
Just a big black fucking sheet of metal.
Yeah.
I was like, that was scary. Like, you know what I mean?
It's fucked up. Like the Holy Lands is you know, it's low hanging fruit. It is the most unholy place. Like it is ridiculous. But it was weird. But I could never live there. Like, see the thought of we were all smoking joints in my mate's room one day, and we were just up to smoke. Like that was it. And this boy just walks in, big ginger fella with a massive bulbous head, right? And he walks in and he's all looking at us. And we're like, I assume it's like one, because like they had so many like Belfast mates then. And I just thought that's one of the boys. And then everyone looked at each other thinking someone knew him. Yeah. And one of the boys goes, fucking it's cracking, I'll come in now. And he's all drooling at the mouth and all. We were like, does anyone know this cunt? We were like, I thought you knew him. I thought you. And we were like, here, but get the fuck out. And we were paranoid as
Fucking
fuck.
Shaun of the Dead, did you say?
And one of the boys and I, the guy who owned the house, was like, "Going, man," he's like, "Get the fuck out and all." Like, why the fuck do you just walk in? Like, was walking to someone's house and he couldn't speak. He was all, and we were like, you can't batter a fella who's already fucked. Like, and then we sat him down. Then we were like, right, what adventure are you on right now? Like, where are you meant to be?
Yeah.
And he just couldn't get words out. So like, I was here earlier in the day. We were making like bongs out of apples, right? So we go, give him something to eat there. There was an apple, but like a load of ash on it. He goes, here, give him that there. He's sitting eating, and he's fucked. And he's eating like fuck, and he's looking around him. He's all fucked. And we finally he came around, and he basically said that the house he was meant to be in was next door, right? And I remember being like, I couldn't handle that. I like my wee things, and all, my wee items and all. Don't like anyone touching them. I couldn't deal with that. Like the amount of times in the Holy Lands where we're on the way to a house party, and you'll see people smoking out the front of the shop, and you'll be chatting away. Next thing you know, you're in this gaff with randoms.
Fuck up.
A mate of mine just picked up a fire extinguisher one time because they were being rude, and they're like trying to. I think I told this already. They thought we were trying to get into the house party when we were just talking to somebody out the front. She was being a cunt, and I was like, "Try to just take that fire extinguisher, just steal it for the crack." Now, dick move. So he just takes a fire extinguisher, and I'm like down the street, classic fat boy move, being like, "Oh, you do it now,
10-second head start.
Yeah, and I just see him through this like, the big massive like window, the living room window was one of them ones like, what do you call it, like concave convex, whatever. And it was one of them, and I seen him. Like a buddy cop movie, but I boot the door down and just fire extinguisher all over them. And I then run out like fuck. And us just made out with this fucking fire extinguisher. Like just dick move. Like but then see just getting a wee squirt of the fire extinguisher, great crack. Unbelievable.
Do you know what my mates used to do? And it was generally the most evilest shit you could do in the Holy Lands. See, because you say everyone's house is laying open.
Yeah.
You used to just walk into someone's house, pull the fire alarm and leave.
Oh, yeah.
Because the only person that can turn it off is the landlord.
No, that's such a dick.
Fucking dead. And then this was like 3 houses in a row.
Yeah.
Like it was like the Jack the Ripper of fucking fire
See,
alarms. Like.
I find now at the time you think that's funny, and you're being a dick, like you know what I mean. You know you're being a dick, or like now. Thankfully, I've actually never done anything like that. I facilitate it. I let someone do it. And I laugh.
You're an enabler, like me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't do it though, but. See now, like a couple of my mates got their wing mirrors booted off and all. I think that's a bit too far.
That's stinking. That
fucking about, and everyone's having a house party. Something's gonna be fucked. I know it's a dick move and whatever. It's funny, but like wing mirrors and all is wage all the time. But see, amount of times where my mates who were living in Belfast had to replace his wing mirror like 3 times in like 2 months. Just people putting it like, and that's what made me.
I've done stuff like that, but it wasn't out of like pure like. Lads laugh at me. It was like retaliation, and I would go out on my own and do it.
Me doing prank calls.
It just reminded because you were talking about like fire extinguishers. I filled a fire extinguisher with paint, but you have to repressurize it, so you have to get compressed air and put it in with the paint.
So premeditated. I love it.
Oh, 100%. And I went up the side of his dad's shop and sprayed like. I hope that this has been long enough since it happened, but he was being a cunt to me. He was being a wanker. Long story short, got bullied growing up, and I took the fire extinguisher, and it was a wee thin nozzle on it. It was like a water one, like a water fire extinguisher. Yeah. And I took it, and I mean, see when you like sprayed it, it wasn't just like a wee can of spray paint. It was like a hose. It was like a garden hose. Yeah. And I rapido up the side of his dad's shop. And then the same thing, another thing happened. A fella from a street near here was acting a wanker to me. I think my dad got him put out though. But I kicked
things that are smacked out.
I kicked the wing mirrors off his dad's car. And his ma's car, sorry. And I literally like. But these were things that I used to just be like sitting in the house, like pacing back and forth, and then I would just put a black hoodie on out and go and do it.
Yeah, like Hobson music.
Honestly, fucking menace to society. I was literally, I'm 3 glasses of whiskey away from being a Unabomber. Like see if Abby didn't come into my life, like I was a dangerous bastard. But I used to just go out and do shit like that on my own, man. It's fucking dodgy, like
there's like, especially growing up, we all grew up in similar. States and similar, whatever.
There's demographics, but we're all mates for comedy and the jokes.
No, but I just mean even like all like the estates and similar upbringings, and you get there's weapons and there's all this shit.
Same shit, different shovel.
Yeah, unbelievable. But so we all know what the crack is, and you do reach an age where you go, "Fuck, that was bad crack," But thankfully, I always grew up around older boys, so they were always doing the smacked out stuff, and I was just trying to figure out how to loosen the tongue of my Air Max and still be able to run with it. You know what I mean?
Can I 2-step these?
Don't even buy. I was like the king.
Jumping all over the world, eh?
As the fucking king of that shit.
We used to
I wasn't. I have no coordination.
we used to do like Melbourne Shuffle and all. I actually done it the
Did
other night.
you actually?
Someone goes to me the other night, who can Melbourne Shuffle? And I was like, I can do it. Done it with no music on, and the socks started coming off my feet. And all. It was so cringe.
Was that the Melbourne Sam? We ain't fucking around.
class,
No, but
man,
there was like, oh my god, that's so funny. We did it like professionally. We used to like our day out was like when we were like maybe like 11 or 12, we would go down to like the bandstand in Belfast there, you know, Victoria Square, and we used to have shuffle meetups with all the Belfast ones.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of like 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like they were all there in their big fucking shuffling trousers. And they were big
I hear,
baggy.
you couldn't get out of it.
I mean, they were fucking 300 quid.
Yeah, couldn't get. And then you had.
You're the only other person I
I
fucking know
swear to
knows
God,
about this. Is
man, you couldn't get out of them for loving their money. Right?
this was the fucking this was the wankiest thing ever because they were so expensive. My ma got me a pair made, but it wasn't like
It's class.
you had to make them out of like jeans.
Man
That
got
was-
bespoke.
You got like big, massive, like baggy jeans. That's all they were. And my ma got a pair of bell bottom trousers. And got some wee owl doll to like sew like designs and all into it and like
Yeah.
reflective panels and stuff. And I pulled them out in the middle of the shuffle meetup. And I swear, I think this keeps me up at night. I pulled them out and it was a load of bays, like imagine, you know, like a load of West Belfast bays and all.
Yeah,
Fucking like, but not like Smicks, you know, like the kind of like Aaron Butler kind of guys, you know, like just normal guys from West Belfast.
Yeah.
And they were just like one of them's actually dead. I just seen his ma posted about him the other day, actually, funny enough.
Mad.
But I pulled out the trousers and I was like, I got shuffle trousers, and I went to put them on. He went, look, let me see them, and he went, Duns, I. And I remember just going, my fucking man, mate. I don't know. I bought them off eBay. I don't know where the fuck they're from.
I know somebody that went to shuffle meet up in Dublin and big day out. Like, see, going from Newry to Dublin, big
Yeah.
day out.
100%,
And he, like, yeah. there was-
Bigger day out than going to the Four Seasons in Carlingford.
Fuck,
Think I didn't know about that there.
This man's fucking educated. This man, fucking hell. But yeah, he went to a shuffle meet up, and here, this person in particular, unbelievable at shuffling. He was unreal.
Here, what about that for fucking memory lane?
Unreal.
Jeff Hardy trousers. Is that Hollywood Undead?
I don't know. Ollie Express, they're still selling them.
Class,
But I remember
swanton
like
bombs.
if, like the fucking like. See if you'd have walked out in these, but you were fucking, you were
man.
the richest cunt in the country. Like.
Unreal. But I remember we used to do jump style as well. Then,
What
which is-
about
I think
your man
it's
from
two-step
Dublin?
or whatever? Is this person I know? I don't want to say it because it's embarrassing as fuck. But I know he's one of the guys that know him very well. Put it that way. And he was unbelievable at shuffling. And he went down to his Dublin meetup. And there's a video of it on YouTube now. They're all obviously taken down now or whatever because everyone's like, fuck that. Right?
Everybody's a civil servant.
Yeah. And so you can see in the video where the Byrne goes into the middle of it and rips shit up and everyone's going mad and all, and like he came back buzzing, like, oh man, unbelievable. And we were like thinking about doing I went to Helltown Disco one time and there was a shuffle crew there, right? And they had the shuffle bottoms, but they had these like t-shirts with their names and all on it because they were obviously this shuffle crew, right?
Yeah.
And at the very, very end, this boy, because I knew how to Melbourne shuffle, but I was too anxious to go up to him and be like, I can do it too. And I was okay at it. Now, obviously, nothing to be fucking boastful about, right? But at the very, very end, he was pulling this girl, the lights come on. And the song, you know the song, Bad Americano. I went up to him and goes, look at this here, starts shuffling to him, and he was just with this girl, hands on the whips, and just looking at me, and they both looked at me and said nothing, turned away, and I just kept shuffling by myself.
Oh man,
So embarrassing.
honestly,
Oh my God.
it was the cringiest phase because know what it was? It technically should have been for like emos, but like
Yeah.
people like us did it, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
so funny.
You
did
couldn't
that.
do that in Lisburn because everybody would be like, jeez, that's cringe.
Yeah, I don't mean here, it was cringe, and it was one of the things you didn't tell anyone you done, but you don't, you know what I mean? All the boys done it. The jump style and all was good as well. like-
We used to make videos and all of it. That's what I was trying to find there. I can't find any of the videos, but we were getting like thousands of views on the videos of us doing it and all. Fucking.
Can you imagine you were a shuffle like influencer doing like a fucking Joe Wicks sort of like shuffle tutorial
Oh,
during
nice.
lockdown and all?
Honestly, the cringiest fucking shit ever. Like, and there used to be like what were they called? There was a group from Belfast who did all the shuffling and all, and they were real. Like you couldn't, like you had your wee shuffling name, you know, like my
The
rap name
Belfast
was-
Bouncers, that's
like,
what they were called.
No, they were called Irish Jump Style. They were called IJS. Holy fuck! I'm
Jesus
fucking.
Christ.
Oh my God.
I'm pulling memories out of my hole here. fucking-
we had 2 separate groups in our friend group: the jump stylers and the shufflers, and they loved the IJS.
And they had their own merch and all. Like they were, it was like a black hair. And I remember like getting one, and I remember like they were like, "Oh, you can apply to be in us and all." And it was like a plan to like get on laveries, you know, like. And I remember just being. Now that I think about it, like, am I delusional? And comedy is also really cringe. Or like, am I gonna look back in 10 years and go, "Fuck, remember we did that?"
You had the jump style merch, bro. Got that shit on, like.
100%. I had
Just someone's ma with fucking like t-shirt press.
Oh mate, that a fucking
In the
logo.
White Rock.
I'm gonna try and find it. Well, I don't have long left on the SD card there, but with their IJS.
Is that not the place you used to buy FIFA coins for? IG.
There was a load of different ones. That used to
I never
show
once did
coins.
that. Like,
I did once. Yeah.
Irish jump. That was their logo, and they used to fucking with their. Oh my god, that's so.
it looks
fun.
like if the Green Lantern like special needs
By
logo.
honestly, people used to fucking meet up and like.
That's genuinely an Easter Rising March. That's what that is.
Like I remember all these cons. See him there, a fella called Doc. His name was like something Doherty,
Right.
and he was like 25, hanging about with like 9-year-olds, and I remember just being like, "Holy fuck, these guys!" Like growing up, I'm like, "These guys are fucking losers."
No, what's
like,
mad, right? Now, it is cringe. Some of them boys were unbelievable at it. It looked like they were literally levitating across
Yeah.
the ground. It was unreal.
they used to do. "Lord, there's the hoodies." I had one of them, but that's
Oh
mental.
my, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
I
god.
wonder if they have. They used to do like we coordinated jump styles and all. Like there's no videos on it, but that's so funny to be like, you know,
See if there's any jump stylers out there from the fallen. What were they called again?
the Irish jump style IJS.
Reach out to us and do us a wee tutorial. Do it.
Do a wee
Honestly,
dance for your auntie here.
honestly.
Show them a wee dance you do.
We want. I remember the girl who like owned it was like a fucking like someone's ma. You know, her name was like Colleen or something.
Yeah.
And she was just like, "Yeah, you can send in your application via video." And I remember just sitting in my garage recording myself and then going, "Hopefully they accept me." Never did, and I was better than them all. Fuck them. But,
Same approach to comedy. They just don't get it. They're shit. I'm
They don't
good.
get it here. Chihuahua, what? Fucking. But yeah, I think we need to wrap it up now because the SD card's about to fucking kick my content. But shout out to fucking Irish jump stylers.
Yeah.
And have you anything coming up? This episode probably won't be out for a week or two
Oh,
anyway.
shit. Probably.
Probably. Anything big coming up in the few weeks?
This cack.
Fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're doing the boiler room.
Ah, yes. No, I'm too tired. No, not in the. Oh, why fuck here? I'm gigging on my birthday.
You are fuckers, right?
Aye.
When's the birthday?
Next
19th of
Friday.
July, do you know what I mean? Size 11 in shoes, medium in
next Friday, it's
tops,
following.
believe it or not, and a large in hoodies.
Yeah. Wait, what are you doing on your birthday?
I'm gigging.
Where are you gigging?
The Beehive.
Oh, the beehive, the wee beehive.
The Falls Road.
You bully
but-
Kieran enough to get onto it.
No, he actually approached me after I came to him with a claw hammer. But we are going
Call
to.
back earlier.
And he's on in the Champions League. There's another one for you. It's like the Invincibles. Shite. But yes, that's Saturday. We're going out for pints.
Yes, we are.
Listen,
Yes,
I have
that's-
to get the last train home. My brother can't lift me tonight.
That's right. You said the
Is that a handy? In Carlingford.
Grow up, Soupy, and get an E-tap. Take it easy.
Here,
Stephen.
genuinely, I'd book a fucking E-top for this.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, that's cat.
Well, we'll just rent the gaff out in like Donegal and just.
Man, genuinely.
I would.
Do you just actually want to go to Kneecap and Letterkenny? I was saying.
And here, I would
Is it
rent
that
out a gaff.
Saturday?
No,
I would
it's not
rent,
till August.
I'd rent out a gaff for 2 nights.
Oh, it's-
I think 2 nights would be the shot because
Yeah.
first night you get at it, second night chilling, load of boys, munching, vibing, guys being dudes.
Yeah.
100%. We'll sort it out. Sort it out off camera. But yeah, no. Thanks for coming.
Oh yeah,
down, Adam.
subscribe to the Short Back and What's Happening podcast. Tell your ma, tell everybody. Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, see you. Probably see you tomorrow. Like.
I know, 100%. What day is it today? Thursday? You probably fucking will. I know what it'll be. It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
What's up, brother?
Oh no, I'm gigging on Saturday.
Where are you again?
Ballymoney Football Club.
Who you doing that with?
Diona, Dave Elliott, and someone else.
Oh, unreal.
So I don't know who's doing it.
That's
But
a big one, lad. Make sure you do well. Are you prepared?
Try my best.
Is he prepared?
I don't know for sure.
Only joking.
He
Well, I'm
writes
only
all my
joking.
bits. So. No, but listen, folks, thank you very much for listening. Tell your dad stop texting me.